What's up, everybody? It's the Outlaw John Rocha here, back with another reaction video on the Outlaw Nation. Thanks so much for clicking play on this one as I keep readjusting myself. You know, sometimes when I have to rearrange the office or move things around the office, I got to reset it all again, so it's not always perfectly aligned. But I think now we've got ourselves squared away. Thanks so much for clicking play on this reaction video for episode 5 of season 2 of House of the Dragon. Can't wait to dive into this one after last week's episode, the sad death of Rhaenys. Aegon burned to a crisp, and there's a vacuum in leadership or in power, possibly over there at Dragonstone on the green side of things. Will Alicent move in there? Will Otto come back? Will Aemond step in, or will there be a burnt husk of Aegon on the throne, kind of mirroring the decaying nature physically of his father Viserys? It'd be fascinating to see what the issue is there. And of course, on the other side, having lost Rhaenys, how does Rhaenyra react to this? Where does she go for help? What houses does she reach out to? What happens with her son? What happens with Baela there? What happens with the other dragons? And what happens to those lords who were barely holding it together when she wasn't around with Rhaenys there? I mean, I know Corlys is now there. What's his reaction going to be to the death of his wife? And what else are we going to see from the other side characters that have been introduced this season? Will we see Adam? Will we see Alan? Will we see Hugh? Will we see these other characters that have been introduced throughout? And what's going to happen with Daemon over there at Harrenhal? What's the end result with him and Alice Rivers? Where is that all leading to? Is he going to be able to have the right army in place for when Criston Cole, Gwaine, and maybe even Aemond show up with their troops to try to take over that castle after finishing things up there at Rook's Rest last episode? A lot of questions, a lot to be answered. Can't wait to dive in. Thanks so much for watching this. Please make sure you hit a like on the video, share it on your social media, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell button as well so you see we're dropping all the content we do here. And head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/John Rocha to subscribe and see all the different tiers there that are available for you. So just want to get all that out of the way before we start this reaction video here. The way I do it is this is right after the HBO sand thing that they do there that does the HBO. And I'll do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and we'll start the episode. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, this one's called Regent. And, of course, we've been noticing new things on the tapestry every time. Oh, there it is. Oh, my. What is that? Oh, we have some deaths here right at the beginning. Da, 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 da. Oh, dragons falling from the sky, burnt. Yeah, certainly we saw that last episode. I like to study this stuff because you just never know if there's going to be one thrown in randomly. And you're like, wait, what is that? Oh, Jacaerys. Jacaerys, we hardly knew ye. A lot of blood on this map. On this tapestry, shall we say. A lot of blood on this tapestry. T. McKell, Claire Kilner directing again. Nice. Okay. What do we got? Wow. Great shot. Jesus. Listen to that score. Oh, Corlys, right. Reacting to the death of Rhaenys. That must be Driftmark. Oh. Must be devastating. Sorry, guys. I'm sweating a little bit. It's hot in here. So I'll occasionally be taking off my glasses and stuff. We don't run the AC from 4 to 9. So. Oh. Shout out Steve Toussaint, right? He was just such a damn good actor. Oh, look at the pain on his face. He thinks he's lost his son, lost his daughter. His grandchildren have been sent away except for Baela, and now he's lost Rhaenys. Oh, Rhaenyra reacting as well, considering, oh, great shot, considering, you know, how much she relied on her counsel. Oh, devastating. I felt the same way. Was it like a farmer's market? I was at one of the yesterday.
Behold! The traitor dragon Maelys!
Oh, wow.
At Rook's Rest!
They're parading the dragon through the streets? Oh, wow. And, of course, fabricating a narrative that it was Aegon who killed Maelys and not...
Mark my words, this is a black omen.
I don't know if you guys heard this, if you watch this with headphones on, but someone just said, mark my words, this is a black omen. So just when they got over the rat catchers being hung, here comes a severed head.
Strange victory. If it was one.
Ooh, Gawain. I thought for sure he was going to be taking all the credit for the victory. Oh, the king. Ooh, they won't announce that he's in that crate. Oh, is that Hugh? I can't tell that's Hugh. He changes his hair color or beard color every episode. Are they? Who are these people? Are they still hanging there, the rat catchers? Oh, Aemond made it all the way back. Yeah, what's her? What story did they tell her? Did they tell her the truth? Oh my God. What's the makeup job going to be like on him? What does Aemond do with the other Kingsguard there, too, who are like Aegon's, what do you call them? Lick spittle or something like that? What did I say on the review? Nipple spittle? Oh, Helena. That's her husband, right? So, and of course, her brother. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can you imagine being carried in a burlap sack or whatever fabric that is after you've been burnt to a crisp by a dragon's fire? And you're still alive? Great shot watching her walk into this. Oof. Oh.
Is he alive?
His grace remains with us for the moment.
Wow. Oof. I bet these maesters are like, ooh, we've never worked on a bird body like this before. Oh, my God. Oh, the screaming. Oh, God. Oh. 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 Oh, my God. Yeah, that's singed on him. Oh, they're going to have to separate all of that off of his skin. Oh. The sound design here is fantastic. Oh, Lord. How can she take it, man?
Is my son going to die?
I'm afraid I cannot say. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Grace, these next hours are most critical.
She's like, lady, I got to work here, please. My God. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, Aemond. Come to look upon your handiwork, have you? Oof. Do you think Aegon will, like, accuse him?
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
Ah, there he is. I knew there'd be a vacuum. Who's going to be in charge? What is that, lemon and salt? Those of you who own swords, does that work?
What happened?
We took the castle at the cost of some 900 men.
Now she wants to talk to him.
I could not say.
You won't even look at her. Here
Kristen Cole marches about the Crown Lands unchallenged.
What I tell you, Albert Broom is the guy you got to watch.
And Rook's rest are gone.
He's always talking his bullshit.
He who has left us after some marital spat.
Oof. Wow. Wow.
It is merely that the gentler sex heretofore has not been much privy to the strategies of battle or their execution.
Well, putting it on the table. At least he ain't doing it behind her back.
There has been peace in our lifetime. You've seen no more battles than I have.
Right. You think because you have a penis, you're somehow better equipped for battle than a woman? When both of you have the same amount of experience?
They are lost already, but Vhagar is depleted after such a hard-fought battle.
Oh, interesting.
I myself must do it.
My queen, you are the crown. It is out of the question.
What would you have me do?
She wants to battle. She wants to fight too. With Rhaenys not around to kind of temper her instincts. could be dangerous.
Then I must be seen to act for her claim and mine.
The youth. I remember. Piss and vinegar, not thinking straight, wanting to prove yourself, regardless of the consequences.
The phrase. They control the crossing at the Twins.
It's a name I hate. After the Red Wedding.
Whoa! The hour is late. My dragon is hungry.
Hey, Daemon.
Bend the knee to me, or your house burns.
Jesus.
We choose fire.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did he
I did
kill
not
them?
think they would be so eager to die.
They are pig-headed, intransigent.
They would rather burn than succumb.
There's a strength to that.
Exactly the kind of men I need.
Yep, exactly. Daemon knows.
Then perhaps you could try less fighting and more
Diplomacy?
persuading.
Persuading, okay.
But every man has a weakness.
What is he cooking up? What are they cooking up?
Show them your worst.
I am your servant, Your Grace.
Holy shit. Oh no. Is he gonna kill their wives and children? Oh my God. Look at these designs, man. Look at that castle. Amidst the rocks, amidst the mountains. Oh, is this the Vale?
My sympathies for the death of your grandmother.
Huh. Interesting game here. That was Amanda Collin.
Parading a dragon's head through the streets like a prize of war. But the
Yeah.
people see an ill omen.
Yes.
And you think they will turn to me?
To the discontented, rumors are feed.
Yes. Interesting. To the discontented, rumors are feed.
What you cannot do, let others do for you.
Oh, wow. Mysaria offering herself. I mean, this is so many interesting battles going on here, because at some point it is going to be Mysaria versus Larys again, part 2. And of course you have Rhaenyra versus Alicent. You're going to have Daemon versus Aemond eventually. Oh, and now she's sending her servant to do what?
For what she gave me in the end. I'm grateful.
Yeah, a great counselor for her for sure.
And with her gone, I must rely on you, I think.
Here comes Balaam moving up the chain. Oh, here we go. Is he having his wishes? Is he having his dreams? Oh,
But he lacked your constitution.
damn.
Jacaerys was unsuited for the crown.
Oh my God. Oh, hello. I can't recall. Is that supposed to be Viserys' wife? His brother's wife? Or is this Daemon's first love? I don't remember.
If only you'd been born first.
Oh, damn. I think
My
it is her.
favorite son.
Oh.
Is the duck not to your liking, Your Grace?
Oh, what? What duck? Where?
There's also goose, if you prefer it.
Oh, yikes. What is she messing with him? What is going on?
There's, of course, the matter of payment. After the tragedy that befell his father.
It's always uncomfortable talking about money.
I rather thought Your Grace, as emissary to the Queen.
Oh, wow. He's angling to get money.
Well, the King.
There it is then.
Consort.
That last bit seems unnecessary, don't you think?
Oh, Daemon and his ego.
And his lack of restraint has already cost us dearly.
Wow, like she talks about their own son like this. Fascinating.
I agree, Your Grace. It must be Prince Aemond. What would it say if in response to Rhaenyra's crowning we raised up a woman of our own?
That's true.
But the hand speaks with the king's voice, Sir Kristen. What say you?
Oof, man, put him on the spot.
Aemond is the next in line.
It's got to be Aemond. He's been working with him. He stayed quiet while they all spoke for him, vouched for him, voted for him. Smart. It shows an intelligence.
Only a matter of time before he inherits his grandsire's mantle.
Tell me,
What's happening here with Alicent?
grown weary of the sea snake's blockade.
So
What is going on in her head? I would love to know what all these thoughts are.
closed. No one is to leave or enter save with Aegon.
It's a fascinating decision to go this route. Interesting. Oh, this has to be Hugh, right? Yeah.
We must get out.
And where would you have us go? North, maybe? South?
My God, does he go to be with Rhaenyra?
By all means. Stay and wait for his empty promises, husband.
Huh. Yeah, she's calling him out. I mean, like she's worried about her family. Oh. Oh. He's going to follow Cheese. Wow, she just walks calmly through the streets.
You know what he is. What he has somehow become.
Wow. This is a woman who hates her own children. It's weird. People want to defend her. I don't understand you all.
There were men walking, they were on fire.
Oh, he's scared. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
And what of justice? Of temperance, or is strength now to be our only god?
It's a great philosophical discussion.
I did not give you leave to speak my name.
Damn. That's the way it is sometimes. When you argue with certain people or debate with certain people, they want to get the last word. Oh, are they going to escape? Oh, they're closing the gates, right? Oh, that's why that was said. That scene was in. Oh, my God. Wow. This reminds me of the Copa America tonight, seeing all the Colombian fans bursting through the gates through police to try to get into the stadium when they didn't have tickets. Exactly the same.
I don't know.
You cannot keep us here! To return to your homes!
Oh, see, this will turn people against Aemond, knowing that he's the one that closed the gates on him. It's a bad move for Aemond. Oh, no, their daughter's dying. Oh, no.
Do you offer us your protection?
I do.
Is he here on the Queen's behalf, or is it? Oh, wow, he threw Daemon in there.
You want Harrenhal?
He has no standing to promise them Harrenhal. Absolutely none.
Bent knees.
Oh, of course. There's nothing a Targaryen loves more than a bent knee. I mean, you got to admire the motivation, the moxie to go and set all this up. Oh, are they building the stuff up now? Oh, nice. Oh, boy. Here come his visions. He's going to have to confront Alice at some point, because I know for sure she is giving him these visions.
What I hear in the wind. Children being taken.
Oh, I knew it.
War is a terrible thing.
This is not war.
I knew this is what he meant.
She cannot succeed, Alice.
There it is. He's admitting it.
Supporter will not be led by her. They look to a man for strength.
Wow.
Who's better suited?
There's his sexism, and there's his scheming to be the king sitting on the throne.
Rhaenyra is welcome to join me there and take her place by my side. Wow. King and queen. Ruling together.
Do you know how many people told me?
Then I'll be dead.
Hold on.
And none of this will be my problem.
It's a pity, don't you think, that you never knew your mother?
Wow. See, she's the one giving him the visions. I'm telling you.
Call Sir Willem here so that I might congratulate him.
As I said,
will be feted in these halls.
a lot of people were like, why would you think he'd turn on Rhaenyra? He loves the Targaryens. He would never do that, blah, blah, blah. Look at him doing it. So many people said that when I said that in my trailer reaction, that do we know he'd commit to her or not? Yeah.
She was a Targaryen princess.
Yes.
She died as she would have wished to die.
This is the Rocky III speech, or scene.
I will see Rhaenyra ascend the Iron Throne, as Rhaenys wished.
Wow.
As Rhaenys herself should have.
Look at Baela coming into her own here. I love it. This is absolutely the Adrian Araki's speech or scene on the beach when she, talking about Mickey, and you have no right to question his motives.
You didn't push him into anything! And you have no right to feel guilty for what happened. You don't!
I would make you my heir.
Wow.
I am blood and fire. Driftmark must pass to salt and sea.
Yeah, when they have the back and forth, and she's breaking him down until he finally accepts what's going on. Looks like Baela just did the same thing.
Reason with him. Oh my. Find out his state of mind and his intentions.
She's basically setting him up to battle Daemon.
Whether he means to raise a host for me or for himself.
Yeah, she suspects. She's right to suspect.
He would not dare.
What new vision comes to him now? Especially after the talk with Alice. Was he having sex with his mother? Was that his mother? Is that why she said, it's a shame you never met your mother?
What is it, Sir Simon? Is the pudding now served? What godless hour is it?
The wolf. They are demanding to speak presently.
The wolf? What hour is the wolf? Midnight? Is that because of Wolf Man? The moon being at a certain time or up at a certain position in the sky? Oh, here we go. I love the music cue here. Ominous.
A terrible war is being fought in these lands.
Oh, shit. Is this all a dream?
Slaughter of a child in his mother's arms.
Wow.
That is a lie, and I will have the man who told it brought before me.
Oh, you're...
Oh.
The Riverlands are an ancient place.
Ooh.
And dragon or no, we shall not raise our banners for a tyrant.
Yeah. Vision or not, this is a badass scene. I love it. Wow. He thought his methods would work. His methods have blown up in his face. If this is actually happening, not a vision. Oh, right. This is the woman, her servant woman that Rhaenyra sent. Oh, she can't get through the gates.
Most people want out these days.
Oh, wow. So Mysaria still has connections in that town. Who is she going to go see? What are the guesses here? You can't sit around. Gotta play a hand, brother man. You can't sit around and moping and grieving forever. Yes! Yes! Did you feel? Did you sense it? Did you feel it? A new player has entered the game, son. What has been done for this collection of swords attached to a chair? Oh. Oh, shit. Is she going to make the moves on him now? She knows. He killed her. He tried to kill him. Now, does Alicent here watching over her son because she loves her son, or does she think he's got to survive in order to get Daemon out of the position of ruler? I doubt Alicent's intentions all the time. I don't even know if Alicent knows her intentions all the time.
Prince Jacaerys, Your Grace.
Oh. From one mother and son to another mother and son. What do you got, Jacaerys? How are you gonna tell your mother what you did?
What is the mood at the twins? Did his lordship quibble?
I know you went.
Then why do you look angry?
Maybe because no man in her life listens to her and it frustrates the fuck out of her?
The tie that binds us. No harm can come
And
to
you
you.
are my son, and I did not give you leave to go.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Perhaps Daemon could...
She's not wrong. You're not his blood. Daemon will happily kill you.
We have two large enough to stand against Vhagar. They are called Vermithor and Silverwing.
Oh, yes. There's the two dragons are legend.
The dragon will only accept a dragon lord to ride it.
Now we've opened the door.
Histories written to gild us in glory.
Certain characters we've seen already might be riding dragons.
There are records here, surely, of our line.
Here we go.
And of those who fell out of it.
Oh, wow. I love this ending.
There could be scores of them.
It's a mad sword.
Mad enough to win a war. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Love it. Good ending. Yeah. All right, man. What a fantastic fantastic episode. I know, again, some of you will probably be like, where's the action? You got your action last episode. This is a much more calmer episode. Let's figure out what the aftermath of this encounter was. Where do we stand? Who's in charge? What's going on? The Greens on that side. Aemond is now in charge, as I suggested in the last episode, last reaction. I think in the review as well, that he would step into that power void. I knew Alicent would try. I didn't think she'd put her own name up. That's the moxie of Alicent. But in the end, they went with Aemond, and it makes all the sense in the world. Dudes are going to, at that time, are going to put dudes in charge and not listen to a queen. And the reason, you can make sense of the reason, the fact that she ruled during peace, not during war. They trust his tactics. His tactics brought down Meleys and Rhaenys, so, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put him in charge. So we'll see. But I actually don't think he's like this unstable nutball. I think he's actually the perfect person to rule right now. Alicent would be the person to rule at the end, to broker the peace, but certainly Aemond is the smart move, and not for sexist reasons. I think more of the matter of the fact that he understands battle, has been in battle, and has the experience of battle, and you sometimes need a wartime king. What was that in Godfather, right? Sonny yelling at Hagen, this is a great peacetime consigliere, but I need a wartime consigliere. Papa Jenko, look what I got. So, he apologized, but he was essentially saying, there's a difference between a peacetime hand or peacetime advisor and a wartime advisor, or a wartime leader or a peacetime leader. So those things that are here. Now on the black side, certainly Daemon is making his play for Harrenhal. He tried to use old tactics there of raping women and killing their children or taking their children to force them to have allegiance to him, but it caused a huge backlash, and now he might lose the whole thing when he was putting together an army. So he'll be even weaker for when and if Kristen Cole, Gwaine, and others show up with their armies, and then we'll see what happens with Sir Alfred. Will he get there in time? Will he align himself with Daemon? Will he battle him over his treason, I would argue, against Rhaenyra? Because he made it very clear to Alice where he stands. And I'm not surprised. So many people were saying in my trailer reaction that I was a fool for thinking that Daemon would ever turn on Rhaenyra, but Daemon only ever cares about himself. He is one of these narcissistic sociopaths that we see and have seen in our world, in our lives, who only care about themselves and no one else. And so that's what he stands for. So it's no surprise that he would absolutely turn on his own blood if it meant, and his own wife, if it meant he could rule, and even said she could take her place by me. I won't take my place by her, because that he still has an issue with it because of what happened with his brother. So that's going to blow up in his face for sure. Where is that going to lead to? Be very curious to see that. What else did we get? Hugh. What's going to be the situation with Hugh? They're not highlighting him for some unknown reason. They're highlighting him because he's going to have a part to play near the end of the show, probably, or the series, or this season rather, and the battles that are going to happen. Love the Corlys stuff with Baela. I spoke about it already in the reaction, but I thought that was really great. Her coming into her own, finding her own voice, challenging her grandfather to step up and step in, and to take the role of the hand, and not lay around feeling sorry for what happened and losing Rhaenys, which is, understandable. What a great, a great partner. They loved each other deeply, so certainly the depression is understandable, but you've got to kind of get over it in a time of war and go on. There'll be time for grieving later, And then we'll see what happens with Adam and Alan. Now, do they, after the last episode, are they going to start becoming like, advisors to him, like compatriots with Corlys? Will they form a little bit of a triangle of strength there in the situation? We shall see. And and Alice, I think Alice, that stuff's going to be interesting to see. And Jacaerys, of course, making his moves there. Shout out to Jacaerys, and we'll see what that leads to, because once his what do you call it? His how come I can't think of that word? His initiative gets approved by Rhaenyra. He now has even more reason to take the initiative again a second time. So that's going to be interesting to see what that leads to down the road. But I love that ending. Teasing that it's an inspiring music cue, that there are hidden Targaryens or people with Targaryen blood all around the land, can they find them to come in and swear allegiance to her and in exchange ride one of the big dragons or ride one of the dragons? So going to be fascinating to see how that all plays out when it does. And of course, one last thing back there in King's Landing, that dragon being paraded through, Mysaria talked about it. What is that whole thing going to lead to with Mysaria showing up? What is the game she's playing out through Rhaenyra's handmaiden? We will see how that shows itself probably in the next episode. So, moves are being made all over the place for this situation. Of course, Kristen Cole and Alicent having their back and forth. And then eventually, and you can see Cole's like saying, I'm sparing you this because I don't think you want to do this. I don't think you know what this is going to lead to. And this is not something that you want to be involved in. Trust me, I'm sparing you from the ugliness of this that will permanently change you and scar you if you're to walk down this path, right? I mean, she may still walk down that path. That is her right, but he does care about her. And it's his kind of messed up way of keeping her from going down that path even more. So we will see what that yields. But yeah, I like this episode. Everything gets reset. And now we go forward. Questions on both sides. Both of the women feeling like the men do not listen to them. How can they make them listen to them? And both of the women wanting to put their armies and their respective sides in the right position in order to achieve peace at some point. So even though they couldn't get it done there, when Alicent and Rhaenyra had that scene a couple of episodes ago, they still are at their heart of hearts trying to find peace to unite the realm. So fascinating stuff on so many levels. Really enjoyed it. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did it work for you? Did you like this episode as a come down from the last episode, but slowly starting to ramp up there again by the end? Or did you not like this one? Does this bore you? Are you tired of the moving stuff around? Let me know down in the comments section below. Let me know what you think is going to happen with Aemond in charge here, and what's going to happen with Daemon and Rhaenyra here, because Rhaenyra is sending Alfred over there to confront Daemon, in essence saying, if I send a raven, he can pretend like he never got it. I want to send a human being there who's going to report back to me, let me know the real deal and what have you. So let me know what you thought about all of that, where this is all leading to. We'd love to hear about it down in the comment section below. And if I misspoke on anything, or if there's like Easter eggs with some of the mythology, some of the characters, some of that, let me know down in the comment section below as well, especially those two dragons. I know those two dragons are connected to a king and queen that couldn't fly past the wall for some reason. I can't remember what it was, but I know I studied it before the start of the season. So let me know down in the comment section below. All right, thanks so much for watching this reaction video. Please hit a like on this video, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel down below, and hit that bell button. And hey, if you enjoy what we're doing here, head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/John Rocha. Support us by subscribing to one of those tiers there and seeing the benefits that work for you. All right, take care of yourselves. Be well. Look for the Geek Buddies review coming in this episode as well. And I'll talk to you next time with another brand new reaction video here on the Outlaw Nation.